Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of The Walking Dead Series 6 Rick Grimes action figure. And this is one I know a lot of people are waiting on because this is closer to what he looks like right now. So, and he's got a really nice sculpt and all that articulation, so I was excited about it too. So, there he is still in the package. You can see some of the stuff he comes with. And so far I think he's looking pretty cool. And there's the back again. Showed this in the Herschel video. I like the way they did the back. Alright, let's open him up. Oh, and I just want to say I got this at GameStop today. So, you might want to check your GameStop. Well, I thought they would have took care of this problem. This happened to a lot of people with the governor from before. His head would break when he tried to switch them. Well, I tried to switch his regular hand for his bandage hand, and the hand broke right there. And the other piece is stuck inside of there. I might be able to get it out, I don't know. Or I might just try to exchange it eventually. But that kind of sucks. I didn't really put that much pressure on it, just tried to pop it out like you're supposed to, and it broke. Well, after a lot of difficulty, I got the piece that was broke off in his arm out. Had to heat it up, and I had to get little tiny like sculpting tools to pry it out of there, which was difficult. But I got this hand on there at least, and that's probably the hand I would keep on there anyway. It just sucks that that other one broke. So I guess just be careful. You should probably try to heat it up or something before you try to switch the hands, or it might just break like the governor did for many people. But other than that, I really like this figure. I think the sculpt's really good. I think the paint on his face is good for the most part. However, there's some things that I don't like about it. There's just something weird about his eyes there. And he was actually the better of the two that GameStop had, because they had 2 per case of Rick. I really like the sculpt on his hair and beard and everything though. That looks really good. And I think this looks more like Rick Grimes in it than the other TV series figures did. I really like the shirt. He's been wearing that shirt mostly all through season 4. I don't think he's wearing that in season 5 now, but still he looks pretty much like this. And there's his pants and his belt and everything that's become pretty recognizable from the show now. And his boots. So I really like the figure. I like the accessories. I like this machete thing he comes with. And actually looks like the blade's sharp on it the way they painted it. It's like just a little bit shinier on the edges. And he comes with his revolver, which pretty much every TV series Rick came with a revolver. And he comes with these little D-ring things that I guess he uses to close the gate or something. That was early in season 4, so I barely remember that part. But it's cool. There's a red one and a yellow one attached by a real chain. And he comes with a silenced pistol. And I think yeah, it's permanently attached to the silencer. It's one of them ones I think they made themselves out of a flashlight or something. That's really cool. The holster looks like it pops open like the old ones did, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. No, I don't think it does. You just gotta... Well, if it does pop open, I can't get it, but it looks like you can just shove it down in there without popping it open. And, oh yeah, one thing about the hands is, the hand that broke actually has the extra joint in there. You can spin and everything separately. This one doesn't have that. It just spins and that's it. But maybe that's because, you know, his hand's bandaged, you can't bend it right, I don't know. His joints in his arms are kind of tight too, I don't know, and his neck. They just feel kind of tight. I don't know if it's a paint or what. But Herschel wasn't as tight as this one. Well, there's a better look at the face. I think that looks a lot like him, especially from the side. There's a better look at the machete. So he's got the Darrow articulation. His legs are way more posable than previous Ricks. Although I'm a little worried about putting it up over here, because if you see my Herschel video, he has his holster right here. I moved his leg up slightly and it went and flew off. So I don't know if this one would pop off or not. It seems a little more flexible because it's on a belt. So yeah, that seems alright. Just the Herschel one is really in the way. Wow. He almost looks like Chuck Norris. He's got lots of things on his belt too. All these pouches and things. Cool. There's lots of detail in the shirt also. Lots of seams and everything in there. And it's really weathered. I like the way they made it look super dirty. Kind of trailed off when I was doing articulation, but his head moves around like as you expect. And it goes down. Boom, 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 boom. His arms can move around pretty well. Not really hindered by anything. Other than this one wrist I said doesn't bend. And he does move at the waist. There he is in that famous pose. Which the 10-inch Rick that's going to be coming out soon is also in this pose. And there's Rick next to some of the previous Ricks. And this is just the head that I took off of Series 2 Rick and stuck on Series 1 body. And there's a flashback Rick. And there's a comparison of their faces. And this Rick just looks, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say this was my favorite for sure. And there's Comic Rick. Current, well, almost current Comic Rick. And there's the old Comic Rick. Still trapped, tied up with a needle in his neck from when Solid Dave Snake was attacked by Solid Snake and brought this figure here for me. And there he is next to his son Carl. Now seeing them together, it is good that they're making a new Carl because this one just looks so young now. Just doesn't look right. He should be a little taller, a little older looking. Some longer hair. And there's the bearded buddies. I'm going to show you him real quick holding the silenced pistol, silenced handgun. So this is definitely my new favorite Rick. I do like it just a little bit better than the comic version. And I like his accessories, the machete. I even like these little D-rings. I didn't think I'd really care about them, but they're pretty cool. And he just looks pissed. I like that. Because Rick pretty much just looks pissed off all the time and serious. And that's what this looks like, and I love it. So, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of The Walking Dead Series 6 Rick Grimes action figure. And I love it. I still think I'd like Herschel a little more. I really wanted a Herschel and I did a really good job on him, and there's not really a thing that I have a problem with. And Rick, the only real problem I have with Rick is his hand broke. That kind of bothered me. And yeah, maybe the face could just be a tiny bit better with the paint. But other than that, I think it's a really awesome figure. And you should try and get it if you're a Rick fan. Man. Hey Rick, it's me, Shane. I'm back. Can you believe it? Yeah.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.